Hello everyone, welcome back to Remind, knowledge sharing channel self-development through good books. This week, I want to share with you an incredibly valuable book.
There was once a man like this. His name is Naval Ravikant, born in 1974, raised in a poor immigrant family who moved from India to the United States. When he was still a child, his parents divorced. Life became tight, unstable, and full of uncertainty. Yet, despite those hardships, Naval not only rose to become a billionaire, he also became a source of inspiration for millions of people around the world through his deep thinking and core life principles. After graduating from university, Naval made his mark in Silicon Valley as a famous angel investor. He was early to spot potential and invested in many high-profile tech companies such as Twitter and Uber. Not stopping there, he also became a successful entrepreneur by founding AngelList, a crowdfunding platform that helps startups raise capital. What makes Naval truly special is not only his success and early financial freedom, but even more than that, the fact that he lives a deeply happy, peaceful inner life. In him, material wealth and inner happiness do not exist separately. They coexist. This is something quite rare in the world of the ultra-wealthy. From his own experience, perspectives, and life philosophy, Naval has openly shared priceless lessons on how to become wealthy without losing your peace of mind. His thoughts on social media have spread widely, touching hearts and inspiring millions across the globe. Naval himself has never written a book. However, a devoted fan, author Eric Jorgensen, patiently collected, curated, and organized Naval's tweets, essays, podcasts, and interviews across many platforms over the span of 10 years. From that work, the Almanack of Naval Ravikant was born. The book is considered a compact handbook of Naval's most profound ideas, helping people improve their material life without getting trapped in blind ambition, while still living joyfully, freely, and happily each day. If you feel stuck in the same old patterns, sacrificing happiness just to earn money, or you're happy but broke, yet still restless inside, if you want to experience a form of wealth that is sustainable not only in money but also in spirit, then this is the book that can help you do exactly that. The structure of the book is very simple, divided into two parts. The first part is about how to build wealth. The second part is about how to live happily. Now let's dive in together. Part 1, how to get rich without relying on luck. Naval's core philosophy about wealth is this: making money is a skill. Many people believe that to become rich, you must go into business, but Naval emphasizes, business itself is not a skill, and you shouldn't waste your time on shallow business courses that don't actually teach you the skills of creating wealth. He also points out that hard work alone does not guarantee riches. The saying, the harder you work, the luckier you get, is only true if you are moving in the right direction. More importantly, according to Naval, true wealth is never just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. Becoming prosperous is not a random stroke of fortune. It is the natural result of understanding and applying the right principles of making money and building wealth. So what are those principles? 1.1, the principles of becoming truly wealthy. Core principle number 1, seek wealth, not money or status. When we talk about wealth, you must first ask yourself, are you truly seeking wealth, or are you subconsciously avoiding it? If deep down you despise material wealth, it will also stay away from you. If you become obsessed with wealth, it will also never truly come to you. In our society, many people race to accumulate as much money as possible and to lock in a higher and higher status. But money is only a tool we use to convert time and assets. Status is simply your place in a social hierarchy. Chasing money and status alone will not make you truly wealthy. We must clearly distinguish wealth from money and status. Naval says, wealth is when you own assets that earn for you even while you sleep. That means you are no longer trading your time directly for money, nor are you desperately trying to defend your social position. You still earn steady income thanks to the value you've already created in the past. For example, if you own a rental property or you hold equity in a profitable company, cash will continue to flow to you even when you're not actively working. Those are the kinds of assets that make you wealthy. In today's world, valuable assets are not only real estate or stocks, but also technology and intellectual products. These assets can generate continuous income without depending on your direct labor. For instance, if you own a patent, every time a company uses it, you earn royalties. If you write a song or create online content, each download or view can bring in revenue. If you author a book, each year, whether you keep working or not, you still receive royalties. Naval notes that bonds are not necessarily great long-term assets. They carry risks. The issuing company can go bankrupt, and the value of bonds can drop with changing conditions. Core principle number 2, be yourself. What does it mean to be yourself? It starts with respecting yourself and discovering what is unique about you, your particular strengths and differences. Today, many people struggle financially because they are constantly trying to be like everyone else. Someone else has a certain degree, so they too feel they must have that degree. Someone else opens a store, so they also feel the need to open a store. When you are busy trying to become someone else, you become just another replaceable character in a game. If you truly want to flourish and become wealthy, you must find yourself, your uniqueness, your natural talents, in the fields you are genuinely passionate about and good at, instead of simply chasing whichever job pays the highest salary. If your only goal is the job that makes the most money, you are still trading time for money, and earning money by trading time will never build you true assets. As soon as you stop working, the money stops coming. Yes, some people can earn a lot of money per hour, dentists, lawyers, star athletes, but many of them, once they make good money, quickly raise their standard of living. Their lifestyle expands faster than their income grows. That's why it's not uncommon to see stars, athletes, or players become broke not long after retirement. No matter how expensive your time is, time itself can never be an asset. So, be yourself and think long-term. Core principle number 3, turn yourself into a product. At first glance, productizing yourself may sound like turning yourself into a commodity or a tool to make money, cold and transactional. But Naval doesn't mean it that way. When you write a book, write a blog, write code, make videos, or host a podcast, you are already productizing yourself. There's a famous saying, give me a lever long enough and a place to stand, and I will move the earth. Productizing yourself is finding that lever, a way to amplify your abilities so many more people can benefit from them. So what exactly are people accessing when they reach you through your products? They are accessing the value you create and the help you offer. Naval has a very inspiring way of looking at the nature of money. He says money is like a receipt society uses to record how much value you have contributed. When you do something useful for others, society cannot always compensate you directly with goods, so it hands you a piece of paper called money. That paper is a promise that you helped others, so when you need something, you can use this to exchange for what you want. For example, if you grow 1 kilogram of clean vegetables, society owes you a certain amount. If you grow 100 kilograms, that amount multiplies. This shows that if you want to have more money, you should focus on creating more value, not on chasing money itself. It's like planting a tree. When you sow the seed, you are contributing. When you water and care for it, you are practicing patience and effort. When harvest comes, the money naturally follows. So money is not the goal, it is the result of having served others faithfully and consistently. Productizing yourself is the process of raising your expertise, then packaging it into a concrete form that can be leveraged, shared, spread, and used to help others solve problems, inspire them, or create useful value. From there, you build up assets. This process lets you contribute far more without being limited by your personal time or physical energy. You can think of it as a simple formula. Productizing yourself equals personal expertise plus leverage. Personal expertise grows from the principle of being yourself. It is tied to your temperament, natural strengths, and true interests. These are the things that feel easy to you, but difficult for most others. They are the skills, knowledge, experiences, ways of thinking, and unique traits that only you possess, hard to mass train, and deeply connected with your inner passion. This expertise must be something you can teach yourself and keep developing. That's why Naval says making money must be a self-learnable skill. Any skill that can be mass-trained is something almost anyone can do. It will rarely make you sustainably rich. Only what you teach yourself Build yourself and refine yourself becomes your unique, hard-to-replace advantage. The less you crave things out of competition and comparison, the less anxious and obsessed you become. Then you can allow life to unfold more naturally, following your heart. You work in the way most authentic to you, stay more persistent, and the quality of your work gradually improves. If society can easily train someone like you, one day society can also write an algorithm or build a machine to replace you. So how do you discover your expertise? Naval suggests 1. Look back at your past. Think about the things you've always done well, almost effortlessly. Ask friends, family, and colleagues what strengths they see in you. 2. Experiment and allow yourself to be wrong. Don't rush to a conclusion. Discovering your expertise is a long journey of trying different roles, collaborating with different types of people, and saying yes to various opportunities. 3. Question yourself daily. Ask, what am I truly good at? What do I spend most of my time on? What can I focus on for hours without feeling drained? 4. Avoid the trap of trends. Personal expertise is not about chasing the latest hot technology or industry. It's about mining your innate strengths, especially in creative fields. Take the current AI boom as an example. Many people are racing to use AI tools to create content. Books and articles can be generated in minutes with no proper editing, verification, or human depth, and yet they're still being published and shared. Because audiences can't always tell the difference between heartfelt human work and stitched-together machine output, many end up spending time on hollow content that numbs rather than nourishes the mind. The danger is this: if someone only chases speed and trends to make money, they will be swept into a race of producing more and more while forgetting that what readers and listeners truly need is quality, depth, and sincerity. Long-term value doesn't lie in what's fastest, but in what's truest, where thinking, experience, and the human heart leave their mark. To build real expertise, you must first lay a solid foundation. Make sure you've mastered at least most of the basics before diving into advanced skills. Second, limit your learning and practice to 1 or 2 key areas, so you have enough time and energy to invest seriously and move toward mastery. Third, read books. Keep this habit consistently and never stop learning. These habits require patience and perseverance over time, but they create a compound effect, a kind of silent, accumulating value you won't see in a day or two, yet it grows deeper and more resilient with the years. Building leverage. Once you've built your personal expertise, you must create leverage. There are 3 main types of leverage that help you productize yourself, increase your income, and accumulate assets. 1. Labor leverage, using other people's time and energy to increase value. For example, Henry Ford revolutionized car manufacturing by hiring thousands of workers, turning them into extensions of his vision. This allowed him to scale production massively and greatly increase profits. 2. Capital leverage, using other people's money to generate returns. A fund manager, for instance, needs tremendous credibility to persuade investors to entrust large sums. When that money is invested well, both the manager and the investors benefit. That is the power of capital. 3. Zero marginal cost leverage, the most powerful leverage today. It comes from products that can be copied almost infinitely at nearly zero additional cost. Bill Gates is a prime example. He created the Windows operating system, and each additional copy sold cost almost nothing to produce. Similarly, an online course can be recorded once and delivered to thousands of students. A single video uploaded to multiple platforms can earn ad revenue. An author writes a book once, and if it sells millions of copies, income grows exponentially. All 3 types of leverage demand 2 critical factors: reputation and responsibility. When you combine them, you can turn your personal effort into enormous value that far exceeds the limits of your own time and strength. Naval says, if you have expertise, take responsibility, and know how to use leverage, society will compensate you with financial rewards that match the value you create. At that point, you'll save a lot of time and become extremely effective. You no longer need to attend meetings just to attend meetings, no longer need to show off through reports. You can focus on the work that truly matters. He also offers this advice to young people. When starting your career, take time to think seriously about three crucial questions. Where will you live? Who will you live with? What work will you do? These three choices profoundly shape your entire life. Yet many people make them hastily, following trends or others' expectations. When choosing a bond, aim for work that makes you feel as if you are playing. If you can do that, you'll soon reach a state of true retirement. Many people set a target to retire at 50 or even 45. But for Naval, retirement has nothing to do with age. He defines retirement as when you no longer have to sacrifice today for a tomorrow you only imagine. When you can live fully in the present, enjoying each day with a full heart, you are already retired. Part 2. How to live happily. For Naval, happiness is a skill and a state of being, not something you must chase. All suffering, he says, originates from craving. When you live driven by endless desire, you are essentially choosing not to be happy. One of the people who influenced Naval the most is Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu wrote in the Tao Te Ching, "To not feel lacking, that is true happiness." Naval often advises, don't hate money, but be vigilant about greed. If you don't like money, don't respect it, then money will never come to you. But if you live solely for money, constantly thinking about how to extract more from others, your entire life will be a chain of anxiety and suffering. Chasing external goals endlessly only pulls you farther from happiness. If you believe, I must have this thing to be happy, you are no different from someone running after money but never reaching it. Naval also warns, when your bank account grows, don't rush to upgrade your lifestyle. Many people, after achieving some success, get sucked into a whirlwind of spending. Bigger office, nicer house, fancier car. When lifestyle upgrades too fast, you always feel like you never have enough. A person who lives in a constant sense of lack can't be true to themselves, and it becomes very hard to feel happy. So to live in a state of happiness and build wealth, Naval says we must do two important things. 1. Learn to live in the present. This means you are no longer controlled by expectations or feelings of not having enough. You stop searching for something outside yourself to make you happy and instead accept reality as it is. Only then can you truly live in the present moment. When you live this way, you can fully focus and immerse yourself in what you love and are passionate about. You feel joy and creativity. Acceptance and presence are the keys to an inner calm life. 2. Change your daily habits. Stop complaining, stop being angry, stop judging, let go of negative thought patterns. These are the foundational positive habits you must build first. Naval emphasizes another deep point. Change how you use your time. Saving time is more important than saving money. That means respecting your lifetime by living with discipline and clarity. When you see clearly, you no longer waste hours on empty habits that only satisfy short-term pleasure. You can instead choose activities and routines that truly benefit you. When it comes to making choices, Naval suggests, choose the harder path because it usually brings longer-term advantages. If you can't decide, it may be a sign you don't truly want it. Once you've decided, don't hesitate, act immediately, then patiently wait for the results. He also recommends maintaining habits of self-care. Protect your health, exercise regularly, and meditate. These practices play a crucial role in keeping your mind clear and your life elevated. Finally, Naval believes life has no fixed purpose or meaning. Instead, it is the process of living and experiencing that brings deep value. Each person must discover their own meaning. And throughout that journey, you grow and you come to understand yourself and life more deeply. As the saying goes, the process of searching for meaning as the meaning. Most importantly, Naval stresses that being true to yourself and living fully in the present are the foundations for sustaining a life that is wealthy, happy, and genuinely meaningful. Conclusion. These are the principles that help you become rich, both financially and internally, distilled from the wisdom of the happy billionaire, Naval Ravikant. Some may think there's no concrete method for getting rich here, just a bunch of general advice. But to me, the essence of this book is precisely that. It doesn't try to hand you a rigid formula. In reality, no one can give you a specific get-rich recipe, telling you exactly which stock to buy or which project to invest in. Naval instead helps us understand the core principles of living, and from those principles, he awakens an inner drive to do priceless things. After listening to or reading this content, you may feel a gentle but powerful urge rising inside you. The urge to ask yourself, have I really been living as myself? Have I discovered the work I love and that creates real value? Have I productized myself yet? Have I stopped chasing empty desires and started living fully in the present? In this turbulent and competitive world, it's so easy to be swept into the race to make money at any cost, trading away time, health, inner peace, and sometimes even integrity. But Naval's biggest message to us is this: earning a lot of money and having high status are not the final destination. The real destination lies on the path itself, in the way you live each day. It is the experience and the state in which you are free doing what you love, using your uniqueness to create value and help others. When you are honest with yourself, work from genuine passion, keep learning, and serve your community, wealth and happiness will come as a natural consequence, not as things you must chase, fight for, or painfully maintain. And finally, my wish for you is this: that every morning you wake up knowing you have a choice to do what you love with people you cherish in a place where you truly feel you belong. Thank you for reading and reflecting.